to my channel. I am the Dame, and today we are going to be discussing colors and magic and practical uses. As far as colors go, it can literally be used in almost any aspect of life, including magic and things like that. The colors play such an important role that you really need to pay attention to everything that they can do and can't do and what they mean before you start using them. So we're going to go ahead and kind of quickly go over what they are and how they can be used. If you want a more in-depth view, you can definitely read the blog. On the blog, I'll list the horoscopes that they tend to correlate to, the parts of the body, as well as pretty much anything else that you probably didn't need. Without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the colors. Let's go ahead and start with red. Red can be used for love, blood, fire, passion, anger, and then we have orange, communications or courage or starting something really need like an extra push to. It's also great for road openers and other such things. I use it sometimes whenever I use love spells, because it could be like somebody doesn't have enough courage to go ask this person out, and that can be helpful, or in friendship spells where they want more courage to go out and make friends. And yellow is a great color for friendship, making people more friendlier to you, making people happy, even dealing with self-love or kind of overcoming anything that you have in regards to yourself, trying to get rid of any negative thoughts or anything. Green is usually used for money. It can also be used for a particular holiday or springtime planting. If having a good harvest, I would definitely suggest using green at the beginning of planting season and things like that. Now, as you can see behind me, I have some blue hydrangeas that are currently drying. Blue is great for emotional work or anything that has to do with the heart. You can make somebody upset using a blue color, and you can relieve them from being upset. Blue is also great for things like new babies, or you can do gender specific. You can also use blue for things that involve sea magic, multiple shades of green and blue and purple on the blog, simply because the different shades do actually matter. For instance, a darker blue could mean more of a deeper set belief, whereas a lighter blue would be something for more cheerful. And the same with purple. I would say more of a royal purple would be along the lines of something dealing with psychic work, whereas a lavender color or a lilac color would be something more dealing with trying to relieve any stress, relax. Pink is a great color for new love, for babies, beginnings. It can be done for fertility, friendship, for happiness, little things like that. Like I said, some colors can be used for multiple uses. Brown is great for home and hearth or families. It can also be used for any kind of herb work or planting seasons, things like that. It's also more preferred during the autumn. Black is one of my all-purpose ones, and I say all-purpose because black has multiple purposes. For moon magic, you use it to reverse things. You can use it to cause bad things. You can use it to clear your mind. You can use it to clear your heart. You can use it to bind somebody. You can use it to release somebody from a bind. Like the number 2 candle you should have in your house. The number 1 candle is white. White is all purpose. It can literally be used for anything and everything. It does not matter. Always, always, always have white candle. Gray doesn't really have too many uses simply because you have white and black. I would say gray is more for work with spirits. I would probably mourning, maybe even moon work. Gold is great for money. It is wealthy. It makes you look wealthy. Sun magic. Find it. Silver is great for also kind of light money work, whenever you just need some like chunk change and things like that. Moon magic and lunar things, because silver is of course a very lunar color. Another thing that I would suggest looking into are shades. For instance, this is a maroon candle. I would use maroon for more of a passionate findings, sexual tendency, a little more like taboo or darker, releasing from a particular love. A traditional red, where I would see this more as like, it's just pretty much all-purpose love. This is more a specific thing. Now, how you can apply colors is very different depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it. Of course, we have candles, we have statues in particular colors, we have white daisies because they are more pure, but they do come in yellow. Yellow is more for friendship. I have blue hydrangeas because I'm going to be using them as far as mourning and emotional work, as opposed to the the more purpley color, in which case I would probably use that for like psychic work or like a spiritual love. And of course we have white baby's breath, and baby's breath is for a baby. Sachet work, of course crystals. You can use it in glamour magic depending on the kind of makeup that you're wearing. Ribbons, it can like all sorts of stuff. It can even be used as far as stuff for your book of shadows, how you want it to look and the feeling that you want it to have. Ignore that. Where the color of the cloth and the color of the actual thread matters. It can be applied to practically anything. There's been scientific studies that say that those who are in nursing homes and hospitals, they actually have proven that colors really do affect your mood and how you feel and all things like that. That's why they kind of tell you never to paint like a bedroom or a main room red. And that's because it can invoke anger a lot more than it can invoke passion and love. Even though it's an absolutely lovely color and I work with it all the time, it can be a very dangerous thing. So as far as colors, it can be used in every single aspect of your life in general, and even every single aspect as far as magic. That's why I tell everybody, again, this is the fundamental part of witchcraft. You must learn it, you must memorize it, at least generally, and you must work with it, okay? I will have the link to the blog post below. You can also read the rest of my blogs that I have in the courses, of course, and if you're interested, of course, you can ask questions all that you please and pick my brain as much as you want. Next week we'll be talking about the kinds of candles that we can use and how to read them, because I'm going to pretty much be combining that in one, because I can tell you all about it easier that way. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. Bye witches!